The only thing I take away from a game like this is that we're 2 games away from being ready to go. The Raptors beat Cairns Taipans 134-96, and right from the get-go, I mean, you could see the talent difference. You know, the Raptors' main-string guys destroyed them in the first half, as you would expect. And yeah, the third stringers made it a little interesting, right? There in the third quarter, I think they won the third quarter 39-33. So made it a little interesting there, but then in the fourth quarter, my God, 30-10, and it was just lights out after that. You can't really take much out of a game like this except the cohesiveness of the Raptors. And that's the only thing I'm going to take away from this. Because if you're the Raptors players, how do you go about this? You got to just get used to playing with each other, communicate, zones, schemes, all that stuff. That's what really this game was known for, right? It's practice against a team. Sure, talent-wise, it's obviously not there. Shout out Elfrid Payton for playing for them. But all I take away from a game like this is, hey, it's just guys getting used to each other. That's all I got. Scotty Barnes, he looked great. I loved the aggressiveness yet again. 14 points, 5 boards, 4 assists, shot 4 of 6 from the field, 4 of 6 from the line, 2 of 3 from 3, 2 steals and a block. Did turn the ball over 5 times, but hey, I'm okay with that. If he's going to have the rock a ton, I'm fine with it. And sure, the one positive you want to generally take away is that they were shooting the 3 extremely well. The team overall shot 14 for 41, but if you look at the starters, obviously the main guys, Boucher was 0 for 2, but OG was 3 for 6, Pascal 1 for 1, Scotty was 2 for 3, Dennis Schroeder was 1 for 3, Gary knocked down a couple trays, Malachi Flynn knocked down 2, Jalen McDaniels knocked down 3, and Grady Dick knocked down 1 as well. So that's a good positive to take away from this, but I'm not going to go through team stats because why the hell would I? Is there any of the third stringers that kind of impressed me? The one thing I want to say about Marquise Noel is it seems to me that he's forcing a lot. For a guy that's not very big, it's tough to contest and it's tough to obviously rebound. It's tricky for him out there. There were some nice plays. He had some nice passes. I like his interior defense when the opposition brings the ball down. Right? When they bring the ball down to his level, he just strips that thing like crazy. He's got really active hands, which is great. What did he do today, actually, statistically? Where are we here? 4 points, 3 boards, 4 assists, shot 2 of 4 from the field. But, hey, Javon Freeman Liberty, have a day, third stringer. 15 points, 3 boards, shot 7 of 11 from the field, 1 of 3 from distance, got a couple steals. You love what you saw from Freeman Liberty, but honestly, Raptor fans, I'm not going to hear to sugarcoat it. This game is done. Thank God. 2 more to go. That's literally all I'm taking out of today's game. And the fact that your starters more or less shot the 3 well. And was obviously a big problem for this team last season, was the inability to shoot the 3. So to see them in this game, at least in the early goings of this game, knock down some 3s. I'm loving the confidence from Scotty Barnes. I think that's a big thing. Sure, he's going up there against talent that's, him and the rest of the Raptors are superior to, but going out there, having confidence, and I love what I saw from Scotty when it comes to driving down the lane, and he took a few shots when he drove, but also the kickouts. And that has nothing to do with your opponent. That's your own mental game. And I can't remember if it was Gary or if it was OG, but Scotty, again, driving down the lane, got a couple defenders in the paint, so he brings them over to him, and then he kicks to a corner to one of those 2 guys. I can't remember who it was, and they knock down to 3. And those are the type of things you want to see from Scotty. If he's going to be that point forward that he wants to be, right? And they want to use him on ball a lot more. So if that's the case, you're going to have to be a facilitator a lot more. And he loves being that. We've seen that in years past. How Scotty loves to facilitate the basketball. Sometimes a little too much. But what we saw from him today, again, aggressive into the paint. When it's not there, he's finding kickouts. And that's lovely to see. It really is. Now, that's it for me. Because I don't want to talk about this game anymore. because it kind of sucked. Shout out to them for coming over from Australia to play this basketball game and get us through preseason. But I'm glad it's over. 2 more preseason game, Raptor fans, and the next game is at the United Center in Chicago, taking on the Bulls, so a real team. You got Chicago. You've got, is it Friday? Yeah, Friday at the Wizards here at Scotiabank Arena, and then on Wednesday, October 25th, the season gets going. So we're getting there. 2 more preseason games, Raptor fans, and that all starts, like I said, on Tuesday nights, an 8 o'clock tip-off at the United Center. All right, so again, what do I look for in these preseason games? When it comes to, like, baseball and spring training, it's a lot of, okay, can anybody impress? Can anybody surprise in spring training? Because that happens, and dudes make the team. In hockey, preseason, more often than not, that doesn't happen. And in basketball, it's more or less just let's get this thing over with. You know who your guys are. There's going to be more often than not, there's no surprises. So let's get through this. All right. So Raptor fans, that's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and are jacked up that there's only 2 games left because preseason is dragging out. It's crazy how you get so pumped up to watch basketball again. First preseason goes by and you're like, okay, great. When's the next game? And you face these guys today and you're like, okay, we're good. Let's get this thing rolling. Obviously, got to get through some preseason though. All right, so you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one if you enjoyed the video. And like I said, are ready for the season to get going, even though there's a couple more to go. Hit the like button, I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button, you guys not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video. Thoughts on the game if you want to, and thoughts on how you're feeling heading into this upcoming season. Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below, so follow up there if you've not done so already. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, Leafs edition, as they host Connor Bedard and the Chicago Blackhawks at Scotiabank Arena, 7 o'clock puck drop there. And as for the Raptors, they head to Chicago to take on the Bulls in Game 3 of the 4-game preseason schedule. 8 o'clock tip-off there on Tuesday night at the United Center. Thank you so much for listening and watching and helping me get through these preseason games. Hope you enjoyed the video and, of course, basketball just in general being able to watch on your television screen. We'll talk to you guys then.